All right, welcome to our dining area, right? This is our castle entrance. This is where I wanted to be able to walk in, see all of our flags and our giant trophies and our giant banquet, and it just like feel like you're walking into a castle.
It's so sick.
Right, I still haven't put in the armor here because we haven't gotten the armors yet, but this is our armor stand for all the armors and stuff. And then we'll go...
What button did you hit? I'm so sorry. What button did you hit to walk?
C.
C. Fair enough.
All right. So our massive giant Spitmaw trophy is right there.
Is that what that is?
That's a Spitmaw, right? We hate those fucking things because there's 1,000 of them. Anyway, this fireplace is very unique, okay? It's a two-story fireplace, okay? So this fireplace, the chimney, it goes from... This is the second floor of this chimney, okay? And then it's got all of our food and our banquet, and then our 2 thrones right here, and all of our flags. And then a couple of trophies that we found here. This is just like a kind of cluttered area right now. This is still... not fully finished. Like I wish I had more that I could decorate with and more time. I probably, if I had more time, or the patience really. See, I still have a bunch of empty mounts all over the place. Upstairs is this is the spa room, right? The I'd say maybe just like this is our rec room, right? What would you do? What would you call this? We got a hot tub, we got a bed, we got 2 real relaxing thrones, some like war trophies, you know.
Yeah, you couldn't call it a loft, but it's certainly it has a loft vibe.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Out here is our balcony. You can see right into the ocean. You can see birds flying. The shimmer of the portal sometimes kind of gets in the way, but, you know.
Hate it.
You can see the boat, and it's just, there's our Drakkar parked right outside.
Yep.
You know, and then you can sit right here, too. Have a little relaxing, if you got a friend named Leland.
If you don't get one.
If you don't get one.
Not me.
Now let's go up to the bedrooms. Now I opted out of the shared bedroom this time. I'm not sure how Leland feels. He never shared his thoughts on it, but this one's his.
I think they're both fine.
So he's got his own little bedroom.
Yeah. I have my Mislin's weapons up there.
Yep. And this is his own private area. He can come in here, and then I have my own private area.
His is bigger.
The drapes on the wall. Obviously, it's not bigger. They're both the same size. In fact, I can't even like get in to my room.
That's because you have a giant dumb chest. That's your decision. And by the way, the personal chest you built in mine, I can't even access because it's your personal chest because you built it.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
Over here is how we refill the shield generator. See, we got bones in here. I might as well take some out.
I don't think I ever had to fill that one from here.
That's just so that the shield generator, that little cove right there, is to refill it.
Huh. I didn't know that.
All right, so this is the upper floor, right? Lots of different levels. It took me a lot of time to like get everything working.
Yeah, all the recording files you sent me, it's 6 days. I think you sped it up by 500, and each one of them are over 30 minutes, so you do your math, you know.
Right.
That's a lot of time.
Do you want to go down so here's the main staircase, but I'm going to take you around to a secret area.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Real quick, don't look over the side of the balcony, but this right here, if anyone's wondering, this is just a spare room. I do have the spinner in here and like a cart, but
I didn't know that.
I couldn't figure out what to do with this room, so it's still up for debate. You know, Leland will probably put our animals in there.
Yeah, throw our chickens and a couple pigs in there.
This is our little magic dungeon.
My favorite part of the base, if I may.
Let me just get over this right here.
Yeah, go
just
ahead.
one moment.
You got it. Yeah,
Okay.
you got it.
Sorry, excuse me. One
Hang on. Let me
Okay.
get over mine now.
All
Let me
right.
just get over mine real quick. Hang on. There's a lantern. Hang on. Okay, hold on. Okay, we got it.
All right.
Nice. Hang on.
Sorry,
I got
pardon
you.
me. I'm just closing the door. Yeah. You can get,
Well, hang on.
Oh, no, you're gonna
How do
close
you-
yourself in. Oh,
God damn it.
yep. That's what.
Yeah, I know. All right, go ahead. So sorry. Little snafu there. It's in the title.
Yeah. Here. Boom. Altar. Oh.
Love it.
Yep.
This is actually my favorite room. Little place.
Yeah. I made this specifically so it seemed magical and like
What's for me?
sorcerousy and shit and witchcrafty.
Yeah.
There's the chest over there, skull piles, everything, a fully upgraded Galder table. It is kind of goofy that it's a tree stump up here, but we moved it, okay?
Huh.
It's a magical tree stump. Anyway, here is our portal,
Oh.
our portal platform, right?
Yep. PP.
We have a portal that we can travel with gold. Oh shit.
God damn it. Hang on. Let me cut the HUD on. Nice. Good. There we are. All right. So sorry.
Anyway.
Yep.
All right. Yes. Portal platform.
Yep.
All right. We can teleport with metal with that one, obviously, and then this is our other portal, our base, normal portal.
Yeah. Standard portal.
Come down here. Love my guardrails that I made. I'm very proud of these. My what were these? My moldings of my of marble. Check out this. I just love it. I love how this can turned out with this lantern and shit. You come down here, check it out. Boom. If you remember that first area that I showed you, boom, right here. Come right out in the courtyard.
Look at that.
Courtyard of the castle, right? Then here you go. Second entrance into the castle. First floor, the kitchen and dining.
Incredible.
Storage over here. Look how compact everything is. I really love how this turned out, man.
Really love it.
It feels
really
so cozy and just like it really feels like just like a real room, like a real, I don't know.
Feels like a RuneScape kitchen.
Yeah.
Like it feels. I don't know why I get I get Lumbridge vibes when I'm right here, for some reason.
Yeah.
It's got like a real medieval kitchen vibe. I love it.
Fully functioning too. Everything here is fully functioning. This doesn't fill up with smoke anymore. It used to.
Yeah, you used to die. They'll see that. They'll see that. You used to pass away.
But a fully upgraded kitchen. All of our storage over here. This is Hans.
Eh.
This is our fake bartender.
Yeah, because it's just us. Neither of us know how to bartend,
Exactly.
and we also busy dying.
Right.
This place sucks.
Okay, yeah, and then storage right here. Here's the grand staircase that I showed you. Right, that just comes down here.
Yeah, this just comes up to the place we were just at.
Right.
Yep. So sorry.
And nice table for us to enjoy with our friends.
Enjoy some sausages with some mead.
Cooked food right here. This is where I put up cooked food, and then we can cook stuff here. I love, man, how all this just turned out. It's just so great.
I really do too.
Okay,
I really do too.
come over here to our operations room. This is where we take care of business, right? Our cartography
Wow.
table.
I don't remember this looking like this.
We got the artisan table right here for like ammunitions, and then our gold we just throw out, on the corner because
Yeah, don't need it. Got too much of it.
special potion storage and crafting stations and shit.
Wow.
All that really cool. Like I'm saying over here, we're making using the artisan press. Things are being made.
Yep. More gold.
Operations.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Potential.
Exactly.
Jordan Peterson.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me open this. No, we don't have to go that way.
Yeah. There you go. Yes, Sirski.
Anyway, and my other favorite, I love all the rooms, but this is the, here's the workshop. This is the fucking,
What is that?
What
is this, Bill? The rug down there.
It's just a straw or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, here's the fucking, the workshop, man. How else do I say it? This is where the fucking, you go to smith some shit, to store all your important, metals and ores, make a sword, then come over here and repair your armor. Then you come out and you set sail, because this is the port right here. This is the pier.
I love it.
It's specifically made to be below sea level too, so sometimes it does go up higher than the floor, because if you see up here, this cannot get wet. You know, it's not good if it gets wet. So you gotta make sure.
That's right. Rusts.
I gotta make sure that shit. So everything down here, you got another portal generator, or what's it called? Shield generator, right? The gem cutters out here. It's only because I couldn't fit it in there.
Oh yeah.
But no big deal, right? It still works. Yeah. And then you can see that balcony that leads up to, you know, whenever we make twine, it gets spun and then it just drops into here.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, I gotta quit eating. Folks, I didn't get done with my day today until very late.
So I do believe that is the base. That's it, man.
By the way, we should probably also let people understand that, like, you know, this is obviously, if you haven't seen the very first base tour we did, this is much more in the vein of that. We're very much ahead. If you watch the episode before our first base tour we ever did, and then you watch that, you would see us in armors that were like 2 biomes ahead. This is a very similar thing where, you know, we're almost done with the game right now. We haven't beaten. No, what else do we have to do?
We
did all of our fortresses, right?
Yeah,
Did we?
We haven't done. We need to do.
We need one more.
Fortress.
We have to do one more. One more. Yeah. Just one more, and then fight the boss, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're basically done with the Ashlands right now. We haven't played in 2 months because this place fucking sucks. But it's a horrible place. Bill, I think that other than who we're gonna vote for the primary elections, I think that what everybody really wants to know is a very simple question. I thought about it today. I'd like to bring it up to you.
What?
All right, here's the terms. You have to pick one. First of all, you cannot not pick one. This is life. This is how it is. You're going to have the best vision of any human on Earth. You're literally going to have better than, like, the registered vision. I don't know what it is.
Right.
No, you know what? You have 20-0. You have, like, binocular vision. You have, like, the best vision on the planet. And in order to have it, you have to have one body part other than your penis that's twice its size it is now. What body part are you picking?
My balls.
You know what my answer was? My right testicle. Just because it's already the size of a fucking lima bean. By the way, folks, I would just like to say for Bill and myself, hear how much better his audio is. This is how good his audio is going to be from now on. Okay, so we got the rest of this Valheim series and we got a Sons of the Forest series. His audio is pretty much fucked for that. But from this point forward, fucking October 16th, 2024, he's going to have good audio. Hey, Bill?
I hope so.
Okay, I'd more like a yes. But we'll go with it's better than I've gotten for a year and a half. So we'll go with that. We'll go with I hope so.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. But we're going to make a grand effort to have good audio, ain't we, Bill?
Yes.
Me too. On my part too. I'll never exclude myself. That's what a good leader does. You think I could lead like one of them Last of Us settlements like old boy's brother does? I could probably do some shit like that, right? Between me and everybody I got, if Mom dies, I'd be pretty fucked. I rely on her for a lot of information. I rely on her for a lot of shit. She's so fucking smart. You know? Be like the governor in the you know, that show with Rick and them. Coral! Ugh. Fucking Coral.
Coral!
You know that kid, you know he kills himself in the show?
Does he?
Yeah, he shoots himself in the fucking head after he gets bit by a walker. fucking dumb Rick and Michonne sit out on the front porch and cry. Like a couple of... It's his son. It's obviously okay that the dad cry. I was going to call them pussies, but yeah. They sit out on the front porch and they just sit there while the kid shoots himself in the fucking head. And the rumor is that the only reason that happened is because the kid turned 18, so they were going to have to start paying him as an adult. And they didn't want to do that, so they killed him off of the show. That's the rumor. I don't know if that's true. I hope it is, because that's hilarious.
I'm telling you, if there's a treat...
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm thinking of two. The first one that I was going to say is those lava cakes from fucking Domino's.
They fell off. They used to be umpteenthly better.
Okay, so first, hold on real quick. So I'm putting down the foundation here, as you can see. And this is also random. I knew that I wanted it to be between two giant ass rocks, though. And also, I didn't know anything about the new pieces. So all this is all experimental. As you see me putting down, I'm going to have to change a lot of this later on. Also, I have to increase the height. I think it took me a really long time to figure out how far out I could even go to. And building on water is impossible. So don't get mad if you see me flying. Obviously, I've been flying this whole time, but...
Yeah, you got to fly the whole video, I think.
You gotta put around the edges, if you expect any of these these pillars to snap, they gotta be these single tiles. So I wanted this to be a whole entire pier right here, or like a kind of like a inside pier, like a side of the building that you just float up to, and it does end up being that, but I only shortened it out to about half because I feel like my randomness, it sometimes put me, I don't know, it changes, my ideas, they change, so I gotta change the idea. See, listen, now I want to make this like the main arch, but like that ended up not looking really that great to me, and I couldn't figure out how to really make it any different, so this ends up not even being this ends up being a wall anyways,
yeah,
at the end of it. Sorry, anyway, I'm just rambling.
But you're fine.
I try to make different designs too. That shit. I think I changed that too. But it's interesting how the parts work because they blend in each other, and the way that the building is, I think it's perfect. You really can come up with some cool ideas, and you'll see by the end of it, holy shit, that looks awesome. I mean, I thought it looked awesome, and it only just takes a couple tricks here and there, with this blending of this bars right here, and then also the wood arrangements that you see there on the top, and change it up. And then I was trying to put glass there too. I end up, I don't know, what is this? What's that?
It's a pan. It's a pan of the wall that you have right now.
Oh, okay. Pan.
Yeah.
So yeah. That even gets changed. That what you're looking at, that's not even how it ends up being. But I'm
Looks
trying
cool,
to put,
though.
yeah. And I'm trying to make it from the ground up. So I had to stop myself from what I was doing over there. Otherwise, that's how I do pretty much anything. I'll pick one spot and I'll just work from that spot. And because otherwise I won't know. I won't begin. I'll just figure out where. I'll just sit and think where I want to start and how it's gonna be. And I just really kind of got to do it. But then I get over excited about that, and I just end up building too much in one spot, and then I have to accommodate for that one spot. So I have to stop myself and then move on to a different area. And so now I've moved on to the front of the castle. I'm doing over here by the stairs. This is also going to change too. But I knew what I wanted was a lot of arches. I knew I was going to have, for the main building, a 3-layered stacked, one large arch in the center and then 2 on the sides, main room. I knew I was going to have that, and so I tried making that at first. Here, I pulled it back a little bit because I wanted the stairs to be I didn't want the stairs to be inside or covered, or I wanted it to be out. So Oh, a nice little slow motion right here.
I'll smooth that out. I'll smooth that out in post.
Now the stairs are unfortunately
that's
they're just pretty boring. I couldn't get them to like grant. I'm sure with a lot more time, but there are areas that I cut a lot of corners in. There's just a bunch of spots where it's like whatever. It's gonna be a little too complicated for my little puny brain to figure out. So, yeah. And then here I see where I realized where I couldn't put pillars on the big platforms. They wouldn't snap, so I had to delete the big, and then I had to make all of them the little 4 pillars. And so here I'm just kind of like deciding, a few things really. I end up pulling a whole lot out, but really I'm just trying to get now a place to sleep, because I think this was like day 1 of the build. How many days are all together in this? Like 6, you said?
6. It was, I believe it was 6 days. And
6 days.
It's a combined amount of 2.5 hours that's sped up by 500. So you can, that's 2.5 times. So that's fucking 12.5 hours, I think.
2.5 times.
Yeah, that would be 2.5 times 5. So yeah, which is 12. Yeah, 12.5.
And here I'm also, that was, it took a long time, and I spent till, like I said, a lot of it's cutting corners, and because, obviously I'm flying, and I'm not collecting any of the resources, and I'm in...
Which is fine.
I'm in instant build, which, I'm not getting any materials, by the way. I have that enabled in the game, I believe.
I don't need you to explain yourself. Everybody can fucking lick dick if they don't like it.
I have it on in the game, but I also have it enabled in the game, which means I don't get the parts. It does give me the parts. I see it right there. I think I end up turning that off at some point.
We should, though, if I may, just interrupt. By the way, you're doing great. I love this. This is the least I've had to work in a year and a half. I love this so much. Keep talking. But for the hardcore series, we should probably not, if we're gonna play a hardcore run, we should probably not use any like flying or any of that at all. We should probably just try and do it just how God intended, you know what I mean?
You keep saying that, and we can try it.
Yeah, I just think it would be right. Please continue.
I don't know how long it'll last, because you'll die in lava and then be like, Bill.
I've only done that once. I've only ever done that once, and that was a particularly...
We'll lose like 50 iron, and then you'll be like, Bill... after a tedious grind, we'll be like grinding all day. We'll grind for like 3 hours, and we'll lose everything, and you'll be like, alright, Bill, I ain't gonna cap you down.
When did I do that? When have I done? I only ever done that once. Oh yeah, there was... Alright, I've done that. I can think right now of 3 times that I did that. We did spawn in the silver that one time, just because when you broke the things, it ate it. You remember that? Like, you broke all the things and it ate like 30 silver, and I was like, Bill, spawn that in. Like 100%.
Yeah.
And then there was another time. That. Oh yeah, there was another time. Oh yeah, that in the mountains. After I had my golem spaz, whenever you told me to type in die, I needed 1 wolf pelt.
Yeah.
Remember that? I needed 1 wolf pelt, and I had you spawn that in. So yeah, I've done that. I've done that 3 times. But don't make it sound like it's a fucking thing that I do.
You do it all the time.
I'm true to the gaming ways for the most part. And if you didn't have it, if you never let me know, I wouldn't know any different. You know what I mean? Remember that. That's like whenever you show the cat how the automatic food feeder works. You can't get mad at him for bitching after that. You know what I mean? It's your fault.
Here, Leland, I do believe that video is now available to you to download.
All right, nice. So keep talking.
You'll notice that I'm obviously still not done building things. Like I'm just trying to figure out where I'm gonna put everything, and a lot of the things are just getting plopped down for like so we don't have to move around and just like so much and back and forth, which really isn't a problem with teleporters, but Yeah, I just I don't know why I was just kind of like getting everything, just trying to figure out where I'm gonna put everything, and also this is just so all early stage stuff.
I feel like this is the point right here where you're really starting to figure out. You're like, okay, I think I know how this is gonna look now. Because like from here on out, things start going kind of fast. You're still doing a lot of rapping, but things start getting way faster. Here, this is whenever, I was trying to figure out berries.
Those that's such a shitty way to grow.
I was so annoyed. It's so garbage, and I was getting it. Y'all will see an episode on that. Once again, this is going to be weird because after what you guys watch right now, it's going to be exactly where we were, however long ago. But that's neither here nor there.
We're going to bed. All right, now I think we did stop for a little bit, and then I woke up and I had new ideas. I was like refreshed. I was like ready to get back into it.
That's exactly what happened.
I had like a dream. I was thinking about it all night.
Well, you probably watched some vids, right? You probably Googled some shit.
No, dude, actually, I didn't look up any videos about any of the Ashland stuff, except for like how to build the berries and like how to survive and shit. Like as it comes to building, I haven't watched any building videos with that because I'm kind of jealous to look and see if they're better than mine.
Yeah. I get that. I totally get that for sure.
But that's obviously, I don't like really feel. It's just like a little silly thing. I'll watch one eventually.
I think that's fine to say. I think that's totally normal. It's very human. Because some of them are sick.
Here I'm trying to make a courtyard for you. You'll see here. I'll start raising the floor because like this is below sea level, and then I'll raise it so that Leland can then plant his fucking crops.
Dumb fucking stupid fucking vine berries. I was having such a fucking spaz attack trying to get these things to grow. I was having a tough time. They suck. Now we're good, though. Now we got that whole thing in the plains.
I love what this area ended up turning into, though.
Me too. It's wild to see it so rough, like so empty.
Yeah, like early. Yeah, exactly. Like just, it's like it's not done.
Yeah. Next, the next base you build, you should take a screenshot of the like zoomed out place before you build it, and then the fully finished base after.
So these walls can be weirdly annoying. Yeah, I'll do the screenshot.
Yeah.
Like the empty, and then like I'll like as it progresses, I'll take a screenshot.
Yeah, that'll work.
But these walls can be a little finicky and weird. Like obviously, like they can go into each other. And they can clip on to like that's why a lot of these I'm trying to clip them on to certain points so that they don't have gaps showing, like, but it's really hard to get it just right, and sometimes you'll put it in the weird way, and then like if you delete that, then so right here I'm like Leland's talking about how he can't do his vines. So I'm like, okay, here you go. I'll make
please get
I'm making you a little area right here. Hold on. And so
I was getting mad. I didn't want to build anything.
And it worked.
It worked halfway for a minute, and then I don't know what happened. They just quit growing. They're garbage. But yeah,
it's hard to get them. And then I really didn't understand how roofs worked either. They're really hard to determine where you want them to snap, and I guess right there is right, but they can also go above that too. And like, if you gotta have them the right way, otherwise, like if you're trying to do what I was trying to, I don't know. For some reason, I felt like they should have had better selection of roofs instead
there's
of
only
the arch
two pieces,
like,
right?
Yeah, I feel like there was no other choice but to make it an arched roof. But
I also feel like you've notoriously had kind of a tough time with the roofs in the game. I feel like even on the last base, you were like, God damn it.
Yeah,
the roofs.
Yeah, the roofs, especially in the second base after the first base got destroyed, I didn't really think about like the flooring and like or like the flooring plan. So like when I built the roof, it was all fucked up, dude. I didn't have any where to put a roof because it was all fucking weird angles and just like.
Also, built without fly. That one, right?
That
was
one
a
was
fully-
that one was a fully no
That was
cheating.
that's when you fucking decided to never do that again.
I
You were
know.
like,
I was
"Fuck
like,
that."
look, dude, I did it once. I'm not doing it again. If you want, I wish we could. If you want to go and look at that first video that
I'll
we
link
made
it
of
right
the-
here.
Yeah,
I'll
if
put
you
a
want
card.
to do the first video, that's our first base tour, and that shit was. That was like a fully we cut down all those trees, we got all those rocks, we got all those pieces and everything, and put all that together and
Which I actually like doing. That's one of my favorite parts of the first. Like, I think some of our best episodes are when you're just like, Leland, go get the like the fifth one. Whenever we get on the ocean, that whole thing was like, you were like, hey, we need 10. Go get 10. I was like, all right. I like doing shit like that. I like I kind of like the housekeeping of games a little bit.
yeah,
You know
it
what I
does. It does hold a sense of pride. Like I do feel a sense of pride for that one house that
It was.
that
I
we
love
built that way.
That's still my favorite. I don't know. The one that you built in this one in the meadows is so fucking sick.
But we never would have been able to. Maybe we would, but like it's got like
It's a lot.
it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot for sure.
And
These are-
and the roof is yeah. This is when we're getting attacked right here with you. Get that
and
shit.
you're like, don't.
Yeah,
let 'em blow up.
I'm like,
And I
get
did.
that shit away, and of course it blew up, but
Yeah.
you know it's okay. Shit happens. I think if you kill them, they blow up anyway, so
They
it
do.
doesn't.
They do. It sucks.
It wasn't his fault or anybody. It was just a fucking piece
Especially-
of shit creeper.
Especially if you have an ice staff, it should put them out. It should
Yeah,
put them
that-
out like a snow.
Yeah.
You know.
They should be like, "Meh," and then just
water.
like sizzle out. Yeah.
Now you know what they should. They should turn into a little jar, a little clump of charcoal that you can break open with a pickaxe, and then you get coal.
There.
Wow, look at me. Devs. That's a better idea. Get on it.
hmm
All right, this is you putting glass in. I like this part here because it seems impossible for you to get this done.
Oh
you break
god,
this
dude.
a lot.
I know. It's like it's such a fucking. But then I started experimenting with these smaller arches, and I loved
Oh yeah.
I don't really know about the metal bar I put right there. I don't know why I decided to do
I like
that.
them. I like them.
But I really got excited once I started putting these smaller arches in, and I was like, wow, that really looks like a window right there, dude. Like
Yeah.
for real.
Layered. Like a mausoleum window or something.
Yeah, exactly. I was so fucking psyched about how that was coming out.
I like that your little guy just runs in place when you fly.
Yeah, sometimes he'll swim, sometimes he won't do
Yeah.
anything, sometimes he'll
Yeah.
fall forever.
Yeah. It's very
It really
funny.
depends on what you were doing whenever you press the fly button.
It is really fun. You know, the thumbnail world that I have, you know, the world that I use to make all the thumbnails. I don't know why I had to say that twice. I fly around a lot. It is a lot of fun to do. You can just see stuff.
Fly, yeah.
Yeah, it's just fun. You can just like see stuff go underwater. It's interesting. It's just fun.
Well, the shitty thing is that you can't actually like go underwater. Your character can, but like
Yeah, right,
you
right,
can't
right,
bring
right.
the camera underwater unless you go into free fly, and then you'll notice that there's actually nothing down there.
Well, of course, because I don't even know why they make it as deep as they do. Like, why wouldn't you just make it like 3 blocks deep?
so that you
Camera-
die, you fall
Oh,
to the
yeah.
bottom and shit, and like
Oh, yeah.
anything that you so that it's just like you.
Seems more like it's an ocean.
Yeah, it's you're stranded out there. I guess I don't know. I don't know why they did it. Don't take my word for it. Okay, so this is when I started realizing. Okay, that idea that I had was I wanted it to open up into the dining room, like the fucking what would that be called in like a royal way? And what's shitty
The
is
hall.
that yeah. So
Yeah.
a hall, a royal hall. So what's fucked up is that I have, instead of these arches being like equal, like they're at like it's kind of like pushed back instead of like, okay, so it's at an angle, so that kind of fucked up the roofing a little bit, but I fixed it. I ended up fixing it. Like, see, it's kind of like a tilted instead. Like, I don't know why I did that. I liked it that way though. I liked it. I liked an angle. You know, I don't like a fucking straight, you know, geometric like fucking, you know, cubicle all the time. It's got to have some personality to it.
Little pizzazz to it.
Pizzazz.
Yeah,
So,
a little bit of zamp.
Unfortunately, what that does is you gotta figure out what you're gonna do with the roof, like how you're gonna make it work, and so it actually works as a roof and it doesn't break and it has support and all that shit. So you'll see, like, and I'm sorry it's dark right now. I really don't. I'm tunnel vision whenever I'm doing this. I have the ability to kind of like just ignore distractions around me, and I probably didn't even notice that it was dark.
I'll beef it up.
Yeah, and so here, like, this is how I knew this was gonna be the dining hall, and I knew that this was gonna be the grand fireplace, and the fireplace that we explained earlier, or we'll explain later, is a 2-story fireplace, so it operates on 2 levels, and it doesn't accumulate smoke. And
used to be deadly.
It used to be deadly down at its lower level, but it was fixed because I just had to move a couple things around. But it's my grand fireplace. I love this fireplace. It's made out of pure obsidian. It's unbreakable.
It also got changed because I was cooking and I was like, this fireplace kills you, and you were like, no, it doesn't. It's impossible. And I was like,
and then I tried
stand
it.
Right here.
Yeah, and then I died. I think.
Yeah,
I don't know.
No, you didn't die. You were smart enough to notice it and move out of the way. I died.
Yeah, right. Here's the beginning of it. It's made
out. I love this.
I wanted it to be made out of something completely separate from everything else. So I made it. It's like I haven't even used this yet. We never even used it. We didn't even build a Michelin base.
Right.
Which I'm thinking now. We could build a Michelin's base, but I wanted something that was gonna be. It stood out. It was super strong and. You know, magical.
Problem with the base in the Michelin's is how the fuck you gonna see the outside of it? It's all fucking shitty and misty.
A bunch of them little lanterns.
Yeah, but yeah, true. Yeah, you can hide them in bushes maybe. Make it part of the landscaping.
Something like that.
I didn't know that when you use the obliterator, it tells you that Thor brought you a present.
Yeah,
it says that a bunch to you in the thing. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Thor bestows something.
Yeah, something like that. Look, this is whenever we were trying to. I remember this part.
Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck is this thing?" And we were trying to put it on the platform because it was there wasn't any. It just breaks, I think.
Yeah. This is whenever I was watching you build.
When I was building this, I had the idea of putting these like, this reminds me of Lord of the Rings. I don't know why, but like these little. Windows on the fireplace on the sides of that and the back of it with like these like grates on them, these like steel grates. I don't know why it reminds me of Lord of the Rings, but I get it
a little bit.
And I'm not even really the biggest Lord of the Rings fan. I mean, shout out, I did finally fucking finish the first movie, and
it's the hardest one to finish, dude.
And it's pretty good.
It's the hardest one. The only time I liked the first one is after I watched the third one. You can get an appreciation for it. If you watch it just stand alone, it's so fucking boring. But the third one is so sick. It's the only trilogy that I know of that I've ever watched that goes in the exact opposite order of normal. Usually most trilogies, by the time you get to the third one, it's a fucking stinker. Matrix, for example, just to point one out. But Lord of the Rings is the only one where it's like 3's the best, second it goes opposite, 3, 2, 1 in order of best to worst.
Yeah.
And whenever you watch the third one and you're like, oh, okay, and then you realize how fucking important this one ring, which I don't understand why the ring is so important, because all it can make you do is get invisible. I don't know why that's such a big deal.
Yeah, it controls all the other rigs.
Yeah, right.
You know that. You've seen the movies.
But that's what I was thinking while I was watching. I was like, why does this fucking ring matter? It's like all it does is make you go invisible. Why does everybody care about this fucking ring? And then when you watch the whole thing, you're like, oh, okay. And then you can go back and watch the first one and really appreciate it. But before that thing fucking stinks, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, this is when I was trying to... Okay, so like I hate overlapping texture, and there's too much overlapping texture, so I'm coming over here to fix everything that's on top with these smaller planks. So that... And I'm also making sure that the bottom is like symmetrical. so that it doesn't all. It's just not like all of a jumbled mess.
Looks like a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's a pain, but
Yeah.
especially like if it gets destroyed, I do think there might actually be a moment where it does get destroyed by something, and I like have to fix it. But I prevail, and
As you do.
as I always do.
As we do. Excuse me.
Yeah, as we always do. So now I'm
Yes.
finally I'm noticing that water can make it up to that level, so I'm having to add a second level here. And this is a secondary level to make sure that water doesn't get into the house.
I think I discovered that. I think I was
perhaps
like,
maybe,
"Oh,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
water right here."
Yeah, I do think you said that, and I think that might have alerted me.
Well, I think I told you to put a little kitchen down so I could cook some food. And then I was
right.
cooking, and I was like,
And
"Yeah, I
the
think so."
fire kept going out, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. That's right. That's right. That's right. No. The fire in the chimney kept going out.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Doesn't matter. I don't know why we. Yeah. That's what happened.
So,
Yeah, man.
learn
You
as we
really-
go.
You really. Yeah, I was impressed with how much fucking time you put into this. Whenever we're gaming, you don't really notice. You don't really notice or really care to notice, but it's like, damn, dude, to build anything really. Like, I know that you technically cheesed because you're flying and stuff, but I mean, like, I think that if you build something grand enough, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? And this is definitely.
This changed a lot here. Thanks, I appreciate that, man.
I mean, it's really good.
It's a compliment, right? You were complimenting me.
I wish. It makes me wish I could build shit. I'm so bad at it. I just don't have the knack for it. But it would.
Well,
would be such a good
it
thing.
teaches me like that's why okay. This does change a lot. I really wish I could I could have kept these windows. I think I might have kept one of
Yeah.
them, but like they ended up just not being like really like ideal, I guess. And it also caused a lot of like clipping issues, like and so there was just a lot of material over here that didn't need to be over there. That was cluttering up a lot of space. So I ended up like moving it around and changing it into either a wall or because the other side of this is the actual port. But anyway, what I was saying is that, the reason why I say that, like, I have no, like, idea whenever I begin building is because, like, if I did plan all day, I would never start, so I really just kind of, like, start and just
Wow.
sporadic and crazy about it. So,
Wow.
it goes to show you that, the really only thing that you got to do whenever you want to do something is just do it. And
Wow.
it doesn't really matter if you have an idea. Eventually it'll come to you and then you'll end up with something like this.
Wow. Everybody. I'm gonna put a little applause right there. That was very
There you
good.
go. There
That was
you
like
go.
an emotional. That was like a motivational quote. You should put that
Yeah.
into an Instagram. You should put that into an Instagram thing and put one of them little sounds behind it.
Yeah, and then and then it even you can
Look
even
at
go
that.
even yeah, look at that.
Look at that
That's
fireplace.
that's the finished fireplace right there. You
That's
must have
sick.
skipped. You must have skipped a lot of it because it was hard.
Well,
at
it
the
was a lot, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
there was a lot of you like deleting. Yeah, it was a lot. But I just
at the beginning, I think like towards the end of bricks kept breaking and shit. I was like, fuck, I don't know what to do.
yeah, I
so-
think you spent an entire day on that. I think you spent a couple days just on the fire, just on that like further wall there, that whole little further area.
Right.
That was giving
so
you hell.
the basics are finally laid. And I had an awesome idea too. Like I wanted there to be 3 floors too. I was like, there's got to be
Yeah.
a bottom floor, which is the normal floor. There's the fucking dining floor. There's the fucking no. There's actually 4 floors. That's what I meant. I wanted 4 floors in this bitch. And
Are there?
there's fucking 4 floors.
Okay.
Our bedrooms are on the 4th floor, and I wanted that
Oh,
to
yeah,
be.
yeah, yeah.
I wanted that to be. I wanted that to be like. I could see it in my head. The way that
Mm-hmm.
it looks, the way that it turns out, is exactly how I saw it and envisioned it in my head, and I'm so happy the way that it turned out, from the outside and from the inside, and like both our rooms, it just is perfect to me. It's like the cherry on the top,
Yeah. Yeah, it's good, man.
What did I just do? I think I finally built the wall around everything.
Yep, that's exactly what you did. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you finally. Well, because we were constantly being pestered. Because I can't fly. If I could fly, I would just fly with you, so we could both just not aggro enemies. But
Yeah.
but the fact that I'm around here as a normal player, everything was bothering us all of the time. until you put the spikes. Until you put the spikes up, yeah.
I'd really tried to make. Ooh, what's going on there?
Got a little, just a little Premiere Pro there. Just standard Premiere Pro business. It does that sometimes.
And I don't know what. I think this is just like me trying to get like a platform up so that we could fill up the. This ends up getting much better hidden later. You'll see. I mean, if we have already shown you.
Yeah.
That ends up getting much better hidden. I'm so happy how that turned out too. It's almost like it's exactly. You don't even know it's there, and it's like so accessible too. And boom. It's the raised bubble, so it's like elevated, and it's on a solid platform, so it can be there, and it covers pretty much the entire castle. I only needed one bubble for this entire castle. Because I was able to raise the shield generator. But then I ended up putting 2 more on both sides so that we just had more clearance. But for like a good while, all I needed was one fucking bubble, dude.
Yeah, I guess I remember that.
And okay, so this is where I'm starting to build our bedrooms. This is their 4th floor bedroom right here that I'm starting to build, or the center of, or the platform for it. The platform for it, right? Sorry, got too excited. This turns into a wall. I didn't want this to be a balcony. I did like how I could see the windows, but I'd rather the ones that were in front, so I changed it. I just wanted this to be a wall. Because I wanted the floor below it to be the study, and I wanted it to have a bunch of banners and like shit. So, boy, I didn't even show that part. We should bounce back in.
No, I showed it. I got a.
Oh, you got behind the wall. Okay.
Yeah. I looked up at it. Yep.
These rafters up here, I had to take these down and fucking because they kept getting in the way. But this was gonna be the trophy wall right here. Or it is the trophy wall, essentially, for like the smaller trophies. But I knew the spit maul was gonna be hanging up over the fireplace.
I didn't know how fucking big bone maul, buddy.
Bone
I didn't know
maul,
how
whatever.
fucking. I didn't know. Yeah, right, exactly. I don't know why I said that to you like a school teacher. Listen, son, this is how it's called. I didn't know it was so fucking big.
It's huge.
It's not that big on their actual head. Doesn't make any goddamn sense.
See, I changed the day because I was like, I'm not gonna sleep or fucking, do anything normal. I'm gonna just, cheat. Okay, now this is where I'm building like the hall, and this is that how it goes like out, and then it comes into the fireplace. That's exactly how I wanted it, and I wanted 3 fucking domers. I wanted 3 domers on that bitch, or windows, but they were gonna be domers, right?
I like it.
One on that wall, and then 2 on that wall.
Yeah, I really like this little thing right here. What you're doing
and then,
right here.
right here is where I'm just like adding like extra detail to this wall now because it's no longer like, that's just windows. I love the windows and all that.
Yeah,
like,
man. Yeah, man. It's really, really good. It's amazing how much detail they allow you to put in, and without not a lot of build pieces, like really by way of. I feel like there's a lot of build. You look at The Sims. You got like 1.5 million build pieces, but this game, you don't have 50.
No.
You don't have 50 to work with.
You just got. You do have a really good amount, and I like that. I like how there's not a million fucking things you can choose from, but you can make different designs because like the items are able to be clipped into each other, and you can just stack and like do different things and stuff. So that's what I appreciate about that.
It's kind of like Minecraft in that way. Minecraft's kind of like that, where there's not like a million options. You can kind of I'm just sitting here watching you build. It's so interesting, man. I wish I could do that. I wish I could build.
I'm telling you, this came out exactly the way that I wanted it to. And then here I'm like, all right, how am I going to do this? Because, like, obviously I can't build all the way across. I had to figure out that you had to put these fucking steel beams into these fucking pillars and then build the pillar around it. And then you can put the...
What a pain in the ass.
Yeah, but it's fucking structurally sound now.
Yeah, it's fucking steel, fucking metal reinforced.
Yeah.
Like
it's still, it's like, oh no, it's weak, but then I'll just put another one down.
See, I knew that the whole structure support thing existed, but I didn't realize how aggressive it was until I was editing this together.
And see, I'm just adding little
Yeah.
details. I'm just trying to make it not so like, uniform or just flat. It's like a small little like wooden window. This roof right there was a pain in the ass, and I was thinking of covering it, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I liked how it was like you could see the arch, but now I'm putting like together the rooms for the bedrooms, and I'm trying to make enough room so that Leland has his own. And it's incredible how I fit both bedrooms in there in that small little hallway, but I got them in there. And also we have a hidden fireplace that I don't even think I recorded putting in because we had to do it later. Because of course I could sleep, but Leland couldn't. Every fucking house
every
we built,
time.
Leland can't sleep for some reason.
I know.
Every room.
I know, the fucking brassiere in the original one. Such a pain in the ass. Yeah, you can really see it now. Now you can. Yeah, look at that. You can
Yeah.
really now it's happening. It's really
That's
happening
great.
now.
Yeah, there's the
Yeah.
balcony. I don't even remember putting that when so I put the roofs on all that. You must have skipped a little bit ahead. I think like now, yeah, I'm taking a little overhead. I'm looking at it from above.
It looks cool as fuck. Yeah, it looks so cool. I love it. And I like how it's not uniform. Like there's one. I usually don't like that type of stuff, but I like how there's two bays on one side, one bay on the other.
Right?
It's not like an actual castle like that. Like you can tell it's a little hectic. It fits with the environment. Like you can tell that when this thing was built, the fucking crew that built it was dealing with ash storms and
Right.
blowing balls of lava, and they were like, "Hang on, we got."
These doors are cool too. I like those doors. They really look nice. And now I'm building. This is like the outside wall here, and I was like, I'm gonna put a fucking window there. And that's not gonna be a flat wall.
A lot of the stuff I skipped to is because a lot of it was like over my head to go through. I was like, I don't even know what it's so like your concept, and so like builder, like you have to know about building to know even what I'm looking at. So a lot of it, I was like, let me
What
make
is
this
this?
comprehensive. Let me make this comprehensive, just in case there's another dullard like me watching this that doesn't know how to build shit.
This is when I felt like I was really in the home stretch. I was like, all right,
Yeah.
now I'm almost done. I have one more area to go, but like little did I know, this next area after this area is gonna be probably one of the most. And I don't know when I start furnishing. Right here was a kind of pain in the ass because I was like, oh fuck, if this isn't right, is it coming through the floor and is it gonna fuck anything up? Is it gonna look weird? And also here, I thought maybe I'd make the roof a little bit flat, and that kind of like makes it brings it down a little bit, and it doesn't feel so hard on on top of the roof of your head. I guess I don't know, but now I'm putting down the floor, I guess, in the study, and I'm gonna keep the kitchen, I think rocked. I don't know.
I don't know. I can't remember. Oh yeah. You build a little border around it.
Right. And
It's a
so
little
that
border around the
I
kitchen.
wanted a door that led out to the courtyard too, so I put that in. Yeah, right. No, I do take some of the boards off in the kitchen, but
You're figuring.
I didn't want anything pushing out the corners, so I didn't want to look from the outside and be like, oh, I can see something that I built on the inside sticking out the side. So I was like super careful on making sure that it wasn't like that. I even left like a gap on a few places, and I was like, fuck it, I'll just like hide it, with like a bar or like a stack of wood or something that like people really don't put too much thought into. This was originally just gonna be like a door or a wall right here, but I was like, you know what, like I'm gonna fucking make this into this was just gonna be a hole like up here you wouldn't be able to get anywhere else other than the downstairs, but I ended up putting that cage in that you'll see soon. Just adding a
bird
couple more
cage.
details here. Yeah, this is really just last minute things. I'm just trying to close it up, honestly. Like I'm like really kind of getting anxious. I'm feeling like I'm almost done, and I'm kind of rushing. You'll see like a few corners are kind of getting skipped. I think I put this window in here, and then I'm just kind of like, I don't even feel like adding anything here. So I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna put some detail in or whatever. And I might have taken some of it out later, but
This is This right here was, I mean, talk about something that looks so shitty right now, but ends up looking so cool. I mean, not shitty, but you know, so plain.
This
And then
part,
it comes together. Yeah, and then it comes together being probably
Right.
like my second favorite spot in the game, I think.
right. I feel like I had no idea what I was gonna do with this part, and I was like, man, I totally forgot. I didn't even put in like a magic area, so like that's what I ended up making it. And then it turned into like the portal hub too, and I was like, I was so happy how it came out. I was so happy how it came out.
Yeah, it felt like it didn't belong, and you really were able to tie it in.
And if you notice, it's actually still outside. It's just like underneath the roof, so it just feels so
Good.
intentional. It feels so intentional that way.
And
Like,
it's
you know,
built
this
into the
isn't-
rock.
Right? Yeah, it's like built into
Yeah.
the rock. It's like, you know, it like this is like a real castle. You know what I mean? Like this is a real little like magic room of like a real castle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I like this little spot here.
I think I ended up changing that door too because it was just too big.
Yeah, and I'll probably still go back because I saved all of the original footage. I made a new sequence, so I might go in and add some more little pieces of this because I did cut out a decent little amount, but I'll probably
Look
go
at those
back in
berries.
and
Berries.
Yeah, there's my little berries, and then we do a little halfway walkthrough right here. I'll probably take this out considering that we do a full tour, but I just wanted to add this in at the end.
Do I put in the
I actually
The
believe
portal
you
hub?
put that. I actually believe you put that in
post?
while we were gaming. Yeah, I think you put that in while we were gaming like normal. I think
Is this
we were
the
like, "Hang on,
end?
let
Is
me
this
just
the
do
end
this
of the
real
video?
quick." Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
This is the end of all the footage that you sent me.
This is the end of all the footage. So like, this isn't even the
So
end
yeah,
of like.
so you're still gonna come on and
I'm still
and I
gonna
wanted
come
to
on
keep
here and
it like
change some
that.
shit.
yeah, because after this, I'm gonna start us like at this point in the game. So we're gonna be able to organically see you build some shit as well, which I think would be kind of cool, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is you kind of walking me through, and
Yeah,
and
it's
see,
not
you even
furnished
changed
yet.
this. Yeah, you even changed this. Like this isn't stone, right? Anymore, right?
Where at? No.
That's wood now, right?
Yeah, I
this
added
right
a
here?
whole nother platform and like
Yeah.
a whole bunch of other shit
And
too.
see, look,
This
the
is where our
bedrooms aren't even here yet.
Yeah, our
Yeah, the
bedrooms
bed-
aren't even here yet.
Yeah, isn't that cool? So,
This is
so
just-
they're going to be able to see a lot more of this organically come too.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, and those that footage that I just sent you, you should check it out. Go view it right now. You're gonna be like, damn, this is some really good footage.
yeah,
You're gonna be like,
I'll put some of that stuff in the base tour, and then I'll also throw some stuff in while we're chatting here. Can you like hang stuff on that?
I don't know. God damn, bro, our guy is so dumb.
God damn, Calvin. Here, eat this leg.
I don't think it wants us to eat that.